So no sooner has Boris Johnson arrived in Downing Street, he has vowed to fix the NHS pension crisis, the issue that is affecting a number of doctors who are paying high levels of tax through over-contributing to their pensions through no fault of their own, due to a complex pension rule that was introduced in 2016 by the government. So what's being proposed? Well, basically, to cut a long story short, the government is proposing to allow doctors to flex their pension contributions. So instead of having the 100% contribution benefit that they'd currently be getting now, you can reduce the pension contribution by 10% increments. So for example, if you wanted to only put in 50% of your normal pension contribution into your pension, you can do that, but you'll also reduce the future benefits by 50%. What could be good is the recycling of the employer pension contribution. So rather than losing out on the employer contribution by 50%, this could potentially be recycled back to the member by form of salary. So yes, you'll probably be taxed more in terms of additional salary, but it allows you a way of potentially recouping some of that contribution. Now, these are all proposals put forward at the moment. None of them ideal. Ideally, the most simplest thing to do would be to scrap the whole tapered annual allowance. Much more simpler to do, but the government doesn't seem willing to do it at this stage. Hopefully they'll change their mind. But again, the key point here is to understand your unique position and what you need to do. And so I'd advise speaking to a professional independent financial advisor who specialises in working with doctors, who knows the NHS Pension Scheme inside out and is keeping on top of the changes being proposed.